Action. What? Welcome back. This is Keith. He's glaring at me. I'm Dustin. I'm the bourbon guy.
I'm the glare.
He's the glare. So, we're doing another vote.
We've churned through, with one exception.
Right. And you know about it now.
All our bribes
Yeah.
that we've gotten to date.
Right.
And so we're back to doing votes. This is kind of exciting for us.
Yeah, because I bought this bourbon and I've been wanting to try it, but I wanted to react to it for y'all. So I've been holding on to it, and I haven't cracked it yet.
Is it an expensive bourbon?
It was below $80.
Okay, but this is how much he loves you.
Yeah.
I do know that he's really wanted to try this bourbon, and because he wants to do it on channel, he's held on to it for a while. That's
at least like
Dustin loves you.
4 or 5 months.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a minute. So what we have here is Dragon's Milk Origin small batch bourbon whiskey. We're going to play the proof game, so I'm not going to tell you what it is.
All right.
And what song are we going to listen to with this one? Man, that's kind of fancy.
So this has a lot of votes.
Yeah.
David Ball's riding with Private Malone.
Yeah.
Got a suspicion we're about to get hit in the feels.
Yeah.
I suspect.
Oh. Get that shit out of there.
What shit? It's just water. And barely any water.
That's a cool sound.
He just spilled bourbon all over my table. All right.
Let's check it out.
So let's check out some David Ball riding with Private Malone.
Look at that color, dude. That's actually a really good color.
I was just out of the service, thumbing through the classifieds, when an ad that said old Chevy somehow caught my eye. The lady didn't know the year or even if it ran, but I had that $1,000 in my hand. It was way back in the corner of this old ramshackle barn.
Everybody's drinking.
30 years of dust and dirt on that green army tarp. And when I pulled the cover off, it took away my breath. What she called a Chevy was a '66 Corvette. I felt a little guilty as I counted out the bills. What a thrill I got when I sat behind the wheel. I opened up the glove box and that's when I found the note. The date was 1966 and this is what he wrote. He said, my name is Private Andrew Malone, and if you're reading this, then I didn't make it home. But for every dream that shattered, another one comes true. This car was once a dream of mine, now it belongs to you. And though you may take her and make her your own, you'll always be riding with Private Malone. Well, it didn't take me long at all, I had her running good. I love to hear those horses thunder underneath her hood. I had her shining like a diamond and I'd put the rag top down. All the pretty girls would stop and stare as I drove her through town.
Yeah, they did.
The buttons on the radio didn't seem to work quite right, but it picked up that oldie show, especially late at night. I'd get the feeling sometimes if I turned real quick I'd see a soldier riding shotgun in the seat right next to me. It was a young man named Private Andrew Malone who fought for his country and never made it home. But for every dream dream that shattered, another one comes true. This car was once a dream of his back when it was new. And he told me to take her and make her my own. And I was proud to be riding with Private Malone. But one night it was raining hard, I took the curve too fast. I still don't remember much about that fiery crash. But someone said they thought they saw a soldier pull me out. They didn't get his name, but I know without a doubt it was a young man named Private Andrew Malone, who fought for his country and never made it home. But for every dream that shattered, another one comes true. This car was once a dream of his back when it was new. And I know I wouldn't be here if he hadn't tagged along. Oh, thank God I was riding with Private Malone.
I think you got some problems with the song, though.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Okay, you got a weird look on your face for a minute.
I'm a little pissed that he crashed the car.
Well, yeah, what the fuck was he doing riding it around in the wet?
I mean, you can drive the damn thing in the wet. You just gotta have some skill.
It's true.
So, let me ask you a question. If that happened to you,
Which part?
you went to a barn find,
And found a
And
66 Corvette for
found
$1,000
a 66 Vet for
$1,000?
$1,000.
Fuck.
Hey man, your profit on that is going to be like $75,000-$80,000.
Yeah, 900%.
Yeah. Damn. Could you sell it after you read that note?
Fuck no.
Me either.
Fuck no.
Be my car forever.
It would have to be.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no profit. That's what when you said profit, I was like, ain't no profit.
I'd feel a sacred duty to drive that car forever and keep it in tip top and not drive it like a jackass in the rain.
Right, right. That's why I had a problem with it. Because I was like, what the fuck you mean you... Come on.
Yeah. So, you know, I've got a real life story that kind of tracks with this a little bit.
Okay.
So, I'm driving on a very rural road in Boone County, West Virginia, which is very, very different
That's
from Boone County, Indiana.
Southern West Virginia, right?
South of Charleston.
Aren't the whites from Boone County?
The Wild and Wonderful Whites are from Boone County.
I remember.
So, I'd come over this road a couple of times, and first time I looked down and I swear, I'm like, man, I swear I just saw a 63 split window Corvette sitting growing weeds in some dude's yard. Couldn't have been.
Couldn't have been.
Couldn't have been. Not a 63 split window.
No way.
The next time I'm driving over the hill, I'm paying attention. I'm looking.
Was that a split window?
And I'll be damned if it was not a 63 split window Corvette
Growing weeds.
sitting over the hill growing weeds. So I come home and I tell my dad, Dad, did you know that there's a 63 split window growing weeds in Boone County? You gotta be kidding me.
That's his response.
Get in the car.
Let's go.
Drive him over the hill.
There it is.
Look right. 63 split window growing weeds. Huh. Last I hear of it. Until Dad stops me and he goes, you know, I took a check for $60,000. And this was in the mid-90s. Down to that house and said, I'd like to buy your Corvette. Growing weeds, sitting on flat rubber, rust,
Right.
you know.
Right.
Now, and the response was, son, I don't know where you from, but that's my daddy's car. And it ain't leaving here.
Damn.
So that 66 would have to be like that for me.
Yep.
This Private Malone's car, it ain't leaving here.
I would, yeah.
Now you're trespassing. Have a nice day.
Yeah, get the fuck off my property.
You know?
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Right? Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, man. It's how shit is sometimes, right?
True.
I haven't even sipped this.
You got stuck in that song.
Yeah, I
I
totally
think my
absorbed by
taste
the
buds
song.
may be messed up. I think I got rye taste buds still. See what you think.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You gotta elaborate for the people at home.
So, this hits me. And then the initial, I swear to God, I got peppermint. Peppermint. Then on the mid, I got juniper, like fucking gin. And then the finish is kind of this
Rye pepper.
rye and oak. But I swear to God, I got peppermint from this. I have never gotten peppermint from a bourbon before.
I could see kind of the rollback from the initial to the mid.
The peppermint's in the nose. Knows it.
Yeah. 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 Or almost spearmint.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Okay, I can go with spearmint.
That's weird. So it's 95 proof, by the way. I said we were going to play the proof game. I don't think we should with this one. Check this out. They've got a bottle similar to a New Riff. What?
The spearmint is boggling my mind.
It's weird.
It's pretty damn good, though.
It's not bad. We got a storm rolling in. You know it's supposed to storm tonight?
Or artillery.
Hopefully it's a storm.
I don't know if that'll pop up for you guys on the camera, if it'll be on the audio.
So they got a bottle like New Riff.
Oh, darkened at the...
But that means that all of this is actually their color.
It's pretty dark colors. Does it say have an age statement on it?
5 years.
What's this shit cost?
It was about, well, good luck finding it. I held on to this for y'all.
Oh, it's one of those.
Well, I mean, it may be somewhere, but it got scooped up pretty quick.
Huh.
So, I didn't have to like know somebody to get it. It was on the shelf, right? Dragon's Milk Origin. And at the bottom it says, "Here be dragons." There's a bunch of fine print that I'm not going to read. But I think Phil's right. It's not bad.
What is that at the start of the finish? Just past the mid. What is that flavor? This stuff is really complex. I'm still absolutely baffled by...
It kind of dries out.
Yeah.
When it goes to the finish.
Yeah. There's something there, though. Because you kind of get that spearmint and sweet and a little rye flavoring up front. And then there's something in the mid I can't name. And then you're back to like a spearmint oak
Pepper.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of...
I get a lot something in the mid I can't name. I like it, though.
I'm going to do something blasphemous to try to get that flavor. To figure out what it is.
Throw a couple drops of water in.
Yep.
Here, let me sip.
That may have been too much.
It was. Damn it, I did too much too.
We need a little dropper.
Yeah, we do. Need an eyedropper.
Yeah. It's still actually pretty good. Like, I just killed my proof. Like, I probably dropped that to... It's at 95. I probably dropped it to, like, 60. And it's still actually good.
I dropped mine to 80, and I didn't get any clarity.
The spearmint's gone, though. At this proof level, I don't get the
Yeah,
mint.
I'm not getting it either. It became kind of a corn sweet without that spearmint. Spearmint moved to the finish.
It did, dude. It straight up did. It's right here on the back of your tongue.
What the hell?
This is a weird one, folks.
This is a weird bourbon. I think it's good. I would actually love to have a bottle of this in my cabinet.
This is not an eeny, meeny, miny, mo bottle. So
yeah, I won't. This will stay with Dustin. But Dustin's very good about sharing his bourbons. So if I ever want some, I just come over and pull whatever I want off the shelf.
The worst part of my day is trying to figure out what I'm going to drink.
Yeah. You guys have made that a problem for me, too.
It's true. You used to be like, I'm drinking this. Now you're like, shit.
Every freaking night, I'm getting me some Woodford.
Right.
And now, because of you guys, we've got cabinets of overflowing bourbon. Because
first world problems right here.
Right.
We're not complaining.
We are not complaining. You guys have made it awesome for us.
Yes.
Because, I mean, when we do this on channel, I mean, we're basically, 2 pours.
Yeah.
And then that bourbon is there. So I tend to invite my friends over and just be like, pick something.
Which is exactly what you're supposed to do with bourbon.
Yes, it is, especially good bourbon.
It's meant to be shared with your friends.
Absolutely.
And if you don't like them, give them the bad bourbon. If you do like them, give them the really good bourbon. What? Keep it down.
About spit. I'd have been pissed if I'd spit that out. So, if you got some frenemies, go buy yourself some Stillhouse.
Oh, fuck.
Tell them this is the good shit.
This is the good shit. Let me do it. And make sure you already have something in your glass. Because you don't want to pour it into yours.
Dude, that's good stuff. It's weird as hell, but it's good stuff.
It's different than anything we've had.
Absolutely.
I like
I've never
the bottle,
tasted anything
it's kind
like
of
it.
fucking badass.
I'm less impressed by bottle shapes.
But it's got check it out. It's got like dragon scales.
Yeah, well, we had that one bourbon with the freaking snake that wrapped around a shotgun shell. I mean,
that was badass.
That was a badass bottle.
This is gonna go up. So, up by my, I've got the Game of Thrones scotches.
That's a good place for that.
That's where that's gonna go.
Absolutely, that's a good place for that. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, give us a like, drop down in the comments, tell us what songs we need to check out. We're doing the votes. We tally them. Well, not we. Dustin tallies all those votes. They do count. We're glad to be getting back to doing vote songs. So tell us what to listen to. Tell us what North American whiskeys to check out. And if you want to propel your song to the front of our list, go ahead and send us a bottle. And you'll jump ahead of the vote queue. Till next time, guys.
See you.